Have you ever wondered how billionaires experience life differently from the average individual? The reality is as vast as the Grand Canyon. Their world is studded with access to exclusive facilities, out-of-this-world experiences, and premium services that seem like a distant dream for most of us. From private jets to bespoke experiences, the life of a billionaire is a fascinating universe of its own. So, what does a day in the life of a billionaire look like? Let's delve deeper. A billionaire's wealth isn't just about having more money, it's about how they use that money to create unique experiences. Imagine having the world as your playground, where luxury travel is not an occasional treat, but a way of life. Private jets whisk billionaires to corners of the world most of us only dream of. But it's not just about globetrotting in style. It's about the experiences they curate and the memories they make. Now, consider the personal staff: chefs, personal trainers, chauffeurs, and more. They aren't merely there for convenience, but to free up time. Time that billionaires can invest back into their businesses, philanthropic ventures, and exclusive events that foster connections and make an impact. Speaking of impact, philanthropy is a big part of the billionaire lifestyle. The wealth isn't hoarded, but shared, creating value beyond the individual. Investments, too, aren't just about multiplying wealth, but about shaping industries and influencing the future. Indeed, the power of wealth is not just in its accumulation, but in its application. Now, consider the lifestyle of an average person. It is markedly different, isn't it? Imagine a life steeped in everyday routines, a life where work is not just a means to an end, but rather a necessity for survival. The typical 9-to-5 job, where the countdown to the weekend begins on Monday morning itself. Family time is treasured, but often sandwiched between work hours and daily chores. Hobbies? They are squeezed into the few remaining hours of the day or reserved for the weekend, often taking a back seat when financial constraints tighten their grip. Occasional vacations are meticulously planned, often months in advance. These are not just breaks from work, but rare opportunities to experience something beyond the humdrum of daily life. Financial limitations often dictate the choices and opportunities available, creating a life that is more about survival than experiencing the grandeur and opulence that billionaires take for granted. Living paycheck to paycheck, the average person's life is a stark contrast to a billionaire's. But it's not just about the money, it's also about the mindset. In the world of billionaires, mindset is the true currency. It's the perspective that sets the ultra-wealthy apart. They approach risk with a different lens, not as something to be feared, but as a stepping stone to greater heights. Where others see a cliff, they see a launch pad. Their gaze is firmly set on the horizon, their focus on long-term goals unwavering. They're not swayed by the ebb and flow of daily life. Instead, they ride the waves of uncertainty with a steadfast resolve, their visions fixed on the possibilities of tomorrow. Opportunities don't knock on their door, they create them. In a landscape where others see obstacles, they spot potential. Their relentless drive to succeed is fueled by an unwavering belief in their ability to shape their destiny. A billionaire's mindset is as much a part of their lifestyle as their wealth. In summary, the lifestyle of a billionaire is a world away from the average person's. The unfathomable wealth they possess allows for luxuries most can only dream of. Yet, it's not just about the opulence. Their mindset, built on ambition, risk-taking, and innovation, sets them apart. The stark contrast between their lives and the everyday reality of the average Joe is indeed overwhelming. The life of a billionaire, full of luxuries and opportunities, certainly makes for a fascinating study.